Upperby is designed to make it easy for you to prepare and hold your meeting. When preparing for a meeting, the first step is to set up the meeting base. To do this, simply go under Collaborations and then Meetings. First, you must create a meeting by going under Actions and select the option Add a Meeting. From there, you will be able to choose the type of meeting, either a board of directors meeting, information, transition, special, or annual meeting. The information given here will help determine the language in which Upperby has to prepare the documents for the convocation. Then the fiscal year in the case of an annual meeting, the location, and then the date and time. If the meeting date is confirmed, you can check that box. In the case of an adjournment assembly, if it's an annual meeting, you can check that box and then select the annual meeting, which will take place for a second time. This will help you to just import the data that was entered in the first meeting, and you won't have to redo all the work. Management companies can also indicate which employees will be present at the meeting. When all the information is set up, you can click Add, and this will create the meeting for you in Upperby. When you prepare a meeting, the step-by-step instructions are provided under the Steps to Follow tab. The first step will be to add the important documents for the meeting. By clicking here, you will be redirected under Documents, and you will be able to upload the missing files that needs to be included in the convocation package. When you upload a file, you can rename it, and then you must select the language of the document. And then you must select the language of the document in the case of a bilingual meeting. This will help determine if the document should be part of the English version of the convocation package or the French version. If the document is only available in one language, then you will need to upload it twice, one indicated in French and one indicated in English, to ensure that the document is part of both convocation packages. You can also rearrange the order of the documents, delete the ones that you don't need, and download the documents that you want to edit in order to re-upload them. If you deleted some of the required files by mistake, you can always go under Actions and then click on Restore Default Documents, which will bring back the presentation page, the agenda, and the proxies, and delete the rest. Once the documents have been added, you can create the agenda. Depending on the meeting you have chosen, a predetermined agenda will be suggested for you in the system. If you wish to modify any of the topics, choose the topic in question and then click on Edit. You will then be able to edit the duration of said point in the agenda, choose if there is a vote taking place during that point in the agenda or not, and then edit the subject and the description of the point in the agenda. In a bilingual meeting, you will need to do that process in both French and English. You can also prepare the minutes in advance in order to gain some time after the assembly and prepare the minutes as quickly as possible. One note regarding the vote types. You have the standard vote, which is a vote for, against, and abstention. You have the admin vote, which is a vote to elect directors and board members, and the rule vote, which is a vote to create and modify bylaws, and when it is adopted, it will result in a service request in the system as well as entries in the decision modules in order to link the decision to a bylaw in the rules registry. And you will be also notified in the service request to update the rule in question. When it comes to the minutes, you can simply write the text and then leave certain fields blank in order to fill them when the time comes to prepare your minutes. Then you can click Save and then choose Save if that's the only point that you need to modify, or go to Next in order to jump to point 2 and repeat the process for that point. In the case that you need to add items in the agenda, you have the possibility to add them by clicking on the Add a Subject button. You will then have the possibility to configure the new topic by adding a duration or even select a predetermined template in case that's what you want to do. And then you can edit the subject, title, and its content, as well as the minutes in both French and English in the case of a bilingual assembly. And when you're ready, you can click save or save and add new if you need to add another one. If you wish to reorder the topics, simply use the small arrows on the left side to drag and drop the topics in the desired order. The convocation tab is where you will be able to finalize the last details. First, in step 1, you will be able to determine or confirm the location, address, and date of the meeting as it was done in the original invitation. So if you need to add information, it will be done here by modifying the information. In step 2, you will be reminded to add the documents that need to be part of the convocation package. Then, in step 3, you can generate the convocation package in all the languages. So the documents that you previously uploaded in the documents section will be fused together in a PDF format in both French and English, and the convocation package will be part of what is sent to the co-owners, and they will receive the document according to their language of communication of preference. In step 4, you can view the official convocation package that will be sent to the co-owners, and in step 5, you will be able to convoke the meeting. When you click on call the meeting, you will see the email that will be sent to the co-owners in both French and English. If you need to do any updates to the email, this is when you will be able to do so. If you have to modify the text before you send it, it is important that you're careful around everything presented this way. Those in the system are the merge field, which will be replaced by the information regarded to the recipient. When you're satisfied with the email, you can then convoke the meeting by clicking yes. In the event that you need to send out reminders, step 6 is where you'll be able to do so. Reminders will be sent to owners who have not responded to the convocation, and by default, the system will send them every 72 hours or so, but you have the possibility to add, remove, or edit the dates, and you also have the possibility to send a meeting convocation reminder to everybody. And so this is how you prepare and convoke a meeting within Upperbee. In the next video, we will see how you can manage the proxies received online and how you can prepare and send the minutes for signature.